All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide triple E. Close. Let's go. On one. Ready?
Hey.
What's up, guys? It's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and today we're going to go over how to block one of the more frustrating blitzes in all of Madden, and that's cover 6 Willie out of the dime 3-2 formation. This play has gotten very popular since the last title update, and we're going to show you two different ways to block this today, but first let's show you how the blitz works and how people are going to set this up. So you first want to go to your coaching adjustments, and you want to have auto flip off, and you want to have auto alignment set to base. Now from there, you're going to come out with cover 6 Willie flipped. So you want that left of screen middle linebacker to be the blitzer, and I'm going to show you why. If we come out on this play, you're going to see that the left of screen middle linebacker automatically gets this looping blitz angle back to the right side of the screen. Now if we flip the play and you see the right of screen middle linebacker is blitzing, he doesn't get that same looping angle. Right, so it's very important that you run this flipped so you get that left of screen middle linebacker with the looping blitz angle to the right side of the screen. Alright, so from there, you don't really have to do anything else as a defensive player. All you want to do is, if we say hike here on the offense, you're going to see how we have the potential to get that guy to loop around that right guard, and he's going to come in unblocked probably 8 out of 10 times on his own, nothing else needing to be done. Now, if you look at our right guard here, he's going to actually help to double team the D tackle, and he doesn't really get eyes on that second level linebacker who's looping around. And even though he bounces into him, a lot of times you're going to see he just lets him go free, and they're going to get a free runner at the quarterback there, only needing to rush 4 people. So again, all you need to do is come out with this play call flipped, cover 6 Willie, to get this automatic looping angle back to the right with our middle linebacker. And when we say hike as an offense, you're going to see how we have the potential, again, to get that looping linebacker free in at the quarterback. Now let's talk about how we're going to block this blitz. We're going to go over 2 styles. First, we're going to show when they leave the 2 high safety look, and the second is when they use the double safety walk down method. So first, when they keep those 2 safeties high, you're going to see here we do have the cover 6 Willie flip set up. Now what we want to do is we want to half slide our line towards the blitzing linebacker, so to the left, and then we're going to ID the mic on the blitzing linebacker, and this is what our blocking play art should look like. Now it looks like that middle linebacker on the left is going to come in free. What you're going to see is our right guard is again the key to making this happen. Now instead of him coming to double team that defensive tackle, he's actually going to look to the right first, but then he's going to adjust and come back to the left to pick up that looper. Okay, so when we say hike here, you're going to see that he's going to be able to pick up that looper time and time again, and that's going to give us all the time we need to make those reads down the field. So if we look at the replay here real quick, again, the key to this is our right guard. You see when we say hike, he's going to first look to the right side just for a split second, and then once he realizes that there's not 2 blitzers coming from that side of the field, he's going to readjust back to the left, and at this point, he's not going to double team the D tackle. It's going to give him the time needed to focus on that middle linebacker blitzing, and now we have a hat on a hat, and you can see how we have somebody to pick up everybody that they are sending here at our quarterback. This is perfect blitz pickup for us. Again, you will sometimes still see sheds. That's something you will always deal with in the game, but we want to make sure we have a hat on a hat. You can see everybody is picked up here on the blitz. So again, one more time just to show you that it is very consistent for us. We do have cover 6 Willie set up here on the defensive side. We want to half slide our line to the left, and then we're going to ID the mic on that middle linebacker to the left as well. This is what the blocking play art should look like. When we say hike, you're going to see that we're able to pick this up, and we have all the time that we would need there in the pocket to make a read down the field. Now, obviously, we didn't make any throw there, but I just want to show you how much time we would have in the pocket on that. This is plenty of time here. Again, we pick up everybody, and we would have plenty of time. You can see all of our routes have already stopped at this point. You want to make that read, whatever you're throwing down the field, but you can see how we were able to perfectly pick up this looper again, and again, simply by half sliding to the left, and then IDing that guy, and you can see our right guard is key, and he does a great job on that rep as well. Now, one thing I do want you to focus on is when we half slide to the left, you're going to see how the mic is already on that left of screen middle linebacker at times visually. I do want to make sure that we do re-ID him to make sure that we get this play art pre-snap. Again, you still could pick it up at times the other way, but you always want to re-ID the mic, even if it shows you that that player's already ID'd. And that's something you just want to focus on, and you can see how we're able to pick that up time and time again, and we're able to make those reads down the field. If you like this video and want to find more ways to attack the meta, make sure to check out the rest of our meta buster over at HuddleGG. We focus on the most popular offenses and defenses in the game and currently have over 2.5 hours of video breaking these things down. So if you want to have an answer for everything you're going to see, make sure to head over to HuddleGG today after this video. The last way we're going to talk about picking up this blitz is when our opponent uses the double safety walkdown method. Now what that is they're going to come out in double safety go, flipped first, and when you see that, they're going to come out in this play, those safeties are going to walk down, and then they're going to audible to cover 6 Willie to still create that same loop, but this makes it a little bit harder on our offensive line because those safeties are so close to the line of scrimmage, it now gets into their vision and it affects the way that we want to pick up certain blitzes. Okay, now the way that we pick this up is actually very simple, but it is different than if they leave those 2 safeties high. So what we want to do if they're using this double safety walkdown method is we want to ID the mic on the safety to the right side that walked down, and this is what our blocking play art should look like. Now if you see here, our goal is to get that right guard to initially look to the right side instead of doubling down immediately, which allows the loop to come in, right? So when he looks to the right first and then readjusts to come back to the left side, that's when he's in perfect position to pick up this looping blitzer. What you're going to see here is when we ID that mic to the right side, the safety that is walked down, we're going to say hike, we're going to get this perfectly picked up, and that's going to give us plenty of time in the pocket to make those throws down the field. So if we look at the replay here real quick, you're going to see, again, our right guard is key in picking this up. When we say hike, you're going to see that he's going to look right initially, right? But then he's going to immediately revert his attention back to the left side, and he's going to be in perfect position there to pick up that looper, and that gives us a perfect pocket here to make whatever read we need to down the field. So again, one more time, when they are using this double safety walkdown method, and then they're going to audible to cover 6 Willie from there, again, they're still trying to get that same loop, but it is going to affect our blocking a little bit differently. All we want to do is ID the mic on the safety to the right side of the screen who walked down, okay? So the safety to the right side who walked down, this is what your blocking play art should look like. And when we say hike, you're going to see that right guard look right initially, then he's going to look back left, and that's going to give us all the time we need to make the throws we want to down the field.